Thr.
What?
If we group 3 people but 1 people.
Then just you two go. It's fine. I tell you, it doesn't matter. If someone's missing, just the 2 of you will go. Okay. Okay. Oh, up here. Okay, guys, look up here. Okay, bottom button, forward. This top button, back. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Kelly, first or second? First. Kelly's first. Sally, second. Second. And Onyu, you're third. Okay. Okay, Kelly, let's go. Let's do it. Right, stand back, yeah, right there, so you don't in front of the screen. Okay, yep, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Kelly. Woo! Yeah, Kelly. Okay.
My name is Kelly, and we are Group 4. And today we are going to talk about business administration. We are going to talk about 3 things: jobs, different areas, and famous people in it. And first, I'm going to talk about different areas. Business administration is known as a study about managing people and money to keep a company in good shape, and therefore typical fields. First is group organization. Group organization is about directing people in a good way to achieve the company's ultimate goal. And people learn about how to cooperate and communicate in a good way. And there are a few famous theories in it. This is Bernard, who talked about the cooperative system in business administration. And this is Simon, who talked about the communication system. The second area is accounting. Accounting is about writing an account book using the company's financial information. And people usually learn technical terms like current asset, account achievable, and design rights. For example, design rights is a right about using a new design or color exclusively. And like this picture, this BMW's exterior part can be a design right too. The third area is marketing, and marketing is a distribution process of a product getting into the consumer's hands. And there are many categories like online marketing and SNS marketing and other things. But usually, online marketing is usually used in many companies. And the last field is finance management. Finance management is about using funds effectively, and people learn how to make a plan, conduct it, and control funds. And also, they learn how to predict the company's future cash flow, and they can prevent the sales risks in the future. These are the reasons why people should study about business administration hard, and that way they can sustain a strong company. Thank you for listening, and are there any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you, and Yuri will talk about the business administration jobs.
Hi, I'm Sally. Let's find out the 3 jobs that students in business administration can do. The first job I will introduce is tax accountant. Tax accountant replaces the tax return. Also, at the time of tax investigation, they can investigate and make statements instead. And nowadays, tax accountants are expanding their role as consultants for general taxation. As the tax law becomes more complex and the economy grows larger, the demand for tax accountants is increasing. The second job is CPA, a certified public accountant. The accountant is responsible for the all accounting affairs. Financial accounting audits are fundamental. The accountant check whether the accounting records or documents have been properly prepared and whether there is any fault or wrongfulness. Recently, management consulting area is getting bigger and bigger. 그, than bigger than simple accounting audits. The third is certified labor attorney. They are responsible for all the relief of the rights of the workers. And they conduct consulting on various matters such as human resource management. As a labor law expert, the truth of the lawyers is revealed revealed in the administrative judgment of the labor committee, such as an application for unfair dismissal. So far, we have talked about three jobs that students' business administration can have. The first is tax accountant, and second is CPA, certified public accountant, and last one is certified labor attorney. Do you have any questions for this?
Yes, I do. Is the tax accountant also certified? So you have the CPA and certified labor law attorney.
Not certified.
Not certified. Okay. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Nick Kim and my major is economics and trade. Today I'm going to talk about famous people in business administration. Firstly, I'll talk about a person who is famous in business administration. Secondly, I'll summarize our presentation. And thirdly, I'll invite questions. So save your question for Q&A session at the end. Frederick Winslow Taylor. If your major is business administration, you may know about him because he is known as the father of scientific management. Taylor was born in 1856 and 1856 in Taylor was born in 1856 to a Quaker family in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was planned to go to Harvard University and becoming a lawyer like his father. However, due to his rapidly deteriorating eyesight, he chose quite a different path. Instead of attending university, he became a machinist and pattern maker. He worked in Midvale Steel Company and working as a laborer, he recognized that the workmen were not working their machines and themselves as nearly as hard as they could. When he became a foreman, he expected more output from workmen, so he began to study and analyze the productivity of machines and men. In 1893, he opened a consulting practice in Philadelphia, and he became, and then he perfected his management system. And and he published the book named The Principles of Scientific Management and Shop Management with Shop Management. And he became an interviewer in American Business Administration. So yeah, getting said about the different area in business administration, and Yuri talked about the jobs that we can do, and I talked about famous people in business administration. Is there any question?
No.
Thank you for listening.
Okay, great. Okay, you guys go sit in the middle, and you guys go sit in the front. Okay. Here, I'll show you. So the bottom is just forward, and the top one, back. Okay. Okay, wait, let me get organized here. So who do I have here? Team? Second?
Third.
Your spot was third. Yushin? Not here, right? Absent. And Eugene first, okay. Yeah, so just skip this part, right? It's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Yeah, it's no problem. Don't worry about it, okay? It's not gonna hurt you guys. Don't worry about it, okay? Okay, when you're ready, go ahead. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Kim Yujin, and we will introduce our topic, business. First of all, I tell you about our presentation order. First, historical event related to business, and lastly, kinds jobs work and what they do and pay. Moving on to my presentation, I'm gonna start my historical event related to business. Yeah. Actually, history of business exists quietly long time ago. For example, ancient Egyptians who managed building the pyramid did business, and chieftain who distribute food to his community did business too. But in contrast to history of business, study of business has short history, and that because one modern event is needed of study, and that one point is industrial revolution. Let's consider more about that. Why industrial revolution makes difference? In 18th century, industrial revolution improved increase of productivity and freedom of economic activities, and third, expansion of domestic commerce, and the other factors also increased. As a result, production organization got complex market theory, and to resolve that, study of business came up, came up, and this is the first this study of business. Sorry. So, Industrial Revolution is biggest event in business history. Actually, study of business. And this is why the reason I choose that event in my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Kim Jae-won and I'm the last speaker. I would like to introduce about jobs and careers, those who major business administration. First, let me introduce you to fund manager. Fund manager on profits by investing clients' stocks, bonds, and financial instruments. And fund managers try to make maximum return to investment. Second, let me introduce CPA. CPA is accounting specialist. CPA primarily responsible for auditing accounts. It is the biggest advantage of CPA that you can do many things if you qualify. You can find financial institution, civil servant, or public officer. Last, let me introduce tax accountant. A tax accountant is a person who passed the tax office examination and obtained qualification. Tax accountant can operate private tax agency. Tax accountant can conduct um, counseling regarding various tax related to taxation. Summary: using announced historical events related to business, and I announced kind jobs work and what they do. Thank you for listening. Do you have any question? Okay, I thank you.